Some days are more eventful. Others, living protected with insurance you can depend on changes your life for the better. We insure the people and things you care about. Not Agency. We'll help you find the right coverage so when life happens, you have the right insurance protection for your family and business. When life happens, live protected. Non-agency for all your insurance needs.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, December the 15th. You know, we're not too far from Christmas, actually about a week and a half or so. And then we're going to talk about flooring today and then a holiday concert. But, you know, we've had Scott Bradley on from Carpet One from time to time on Radio Friends, and we've been dealing with green flooring, or renewable flooring, and we're going to continue today with that. We talked about wool, and we also talked about linoleum. Today it's cork, which is totally renewable and not hurting the environment whatsoever, right?
No, and it helps the environment because cork trees absorb a substantial amount of carbon and cleans the air for us at the same time.
And cork trees can live anywhere between 100 to 150 years or longer?
Yeah, 120 to 200 years is the average. However, they've documented some trees to be over 400 years old.
Okay. And what Scott was telling me before we came on is that when they take the cork from the tree, you don't actually cut the tree at all. So the tree continues living. You peel the, is that right? You peel the cork off?
Yeah, they have skilled artisans that trim the bark and peel it off of the tree. And they do that about every 10 years. And it takes about 50 years for the tree to be ready to even be harvested. Mm-hmm. And the first two harvests are not really usable for flooring. So it's a substantial time investment.
Yeah, but it is not harming the environment. It is good for the environment because they are absorbing the bad part of the air. Right.
Yes, and the combined benefits of cork flooring exceed many other flooring options.
Okay, let's talk about this because if you want to see what we're talking about, you can go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friends, and watch this vodcast. But this cork flooring, it's strictly cork. There's nothing else to it, right?
There is, on this example here, there is a center core that the cork is
sitting
bonded
on
to, and then there's a layer of cork underneath that to balance that.
But when you walk on this, it feels very soft, doesn't it?
Comfort underfoot. It's not a squishy feel, but it takes the impact.
Mm-hmm. And the benefit of having cork flooring versus something else is what?
Cork flooring is naturally antimicrobial. There are no pesticides or biocides added to this to make it antimicrobial. It has a substance called suberin that's a waxy-like substance that is a natural antimicrobial.
Mm-hmm. But now, when you look at this, if you're watching this on the podcast, you can see there's texture to this flooring. That is the natural cork itself, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And then there's a sealant that's put on top here?
Yes, it is. It is coated with a protective wear layer and makes it easy to maintain.
So how long does this last?
Cork floors can last as long as, it's only as good as the maintenance, but with good maintenance, indefinitely.
Okay. If you want more information on this, it's strictly green flooring. Doesn't have to be green color, but it's good for the environment. How can they get more information?
Go to midmofloorpros.com or contact Carpet One Floor and Home at 573-449-0081.
Okay, and you can ask for Scott Bradley in person. He'll explain it all to you.
I'll try.
All right, Scott.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by. Good guy. Appreciate it. And that's really interesting to know about the cork flooring because you're not hurting the environment at all, and you're not putting any formaldehyde in the air either.
Yeah, and no matter who you buy your cork flooring from, just verify that it's Green Guard Gold certified.
Okay.
That's an independent testing laboratory, not the manufacturer.
Give them a call at Carpet One. They'll take care of you. Now, my friend over here, Jane Whiteside, Missouri Symphony Society. Good to have you here, Jane.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a special concert coming up What, in about 5 days?
We do. On December 20th at 3 o'clock at the Missouri Theater, we have our annual Symphony of Toys holiday concert.
Yeah, and what all will be going on with the holiday concert?
Well, our symphony orchestra will be there, as well as our chorus from the conservatory, the Columbia Chorale, and Chloe Trevor will also be there to play her violin.
Oh, that's Kurt's
his daughter,
right?
And Paul Larimore is a former actor who works for Shelter Insurance, who is our title sponsor for this concert. He will be the narrator for The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And we'll have a special guest, too, in the form of, I think, Mr. Santa Claus will be there.
Does he wear a red suit?
He does.
He's a little bit overweight?
Sometimes, yeah. And he'll be there. And our conservatory students will also be, the chamber players will be playing in the lobby as people come in. So they'll get to hear them too. Yes.
So you got that festive feel as soon as you walk in the doors of the Missouri Theater.
That's right.
The concert is how long?
It's about a little under 2 hours, and that includes a nice intermission for the children to meet with Santa Claus. This is a family concert, so we encourage people to come with their children.
How did you manage, or are you managing to get Santa Claus here on the 20th of December, 4 days before Christmas Eve?
We have a special deal with him.
You do?
Yeah, we have a special contract with him to come to this incredible production that we do. It's a lot more than a concert. It is a complete production with all kinds of music, including being able to sing along in the crowd.
Okay.
Can sing.
That sounds very nice.
So, yeah, it'll be fun.
So mark it on your calendar. It is December the 20th at what time?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock at the historic Missouri Theater.
That's
and
right.
to get tickets, what do they do?
They can go to our website, mosymphonysociety.org, to get tickets. This is open seating, but you will need a ticket. And
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't know the price of the tickets.
Okay, that's okay. Just go to the website and get it. You also want to mention one other thing, and that's about Como Gives.
Yeah. It's an online giving program where there are about 76 nonprofits who have put their information up into the Como Gives website, and you can go through, see their mission, see what their programming is, see what they would use the money for, and then choose a group that you would like to support. And you can do it all right there at that
Okay, so
site.
you go to comogives.com. You'll see all the organizations that are asking you to consider them to make a donation.
That's right.
And you can make a donation to as many as you want, right?
Yes. We would like people to go to our page, the Missouri Symphony Society, and see what we have to offer the community, and hopefully that they would like to support bringing beautiful music to Columbia.
All right. Jane Whitefield, thank you
so
from
much.
Missouri Symphony Society, and my friend over here, well, Jane's my friend too, but my other friend, Scott Bradley, Carpet One, thank you so much. Tomorrow, Youth Empowerment Zone and Black Studies Department at MU. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Kevin Casson, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Bye-bye.